What is happening? Welcome to a new video. We're at the center of the world, the middle of the world, on the equator, kind of. There's a monument up there which we're going to go to in a minute. Can you see the big ball? That's a monument marking the center of the world. It says here Mitad del Mundo there. And over on that mountain, you won't be able to see, there's a little spike on the mountain there. That's the actual center of the world. 0 latitude and 70 something longitude. So we're going to walk. We've got our mate Ricardo, he stood over there in the queue getting us cheaper tickets than foreigner prices, and then we go through where the guard is stood there to the monument. We're not sure what else is there, and we know that's not actually the center of the world, but it'll be cool to stand on the line because there's a line showing the latitude line, and then if I straddle it, one of my balls can be in either hemisphere, kind of. It's a shame that we're not going to go up there to the actual latitude and longitude, but let's go. Right, he's back at the tickets. Yeah.
Where are you from?
From England.
Okay, please. To the left is your...
That's the place we need to be headed there. This monument here is what they're saying is marking the center of the world. I can see a guy making an Instagram post where he's putting his arms in the air so it looks like he's holding up the ball. Check him out. Maybe you want a photo like that, holding up the center of the ball at the center of the world.
I'll have this one.
The landscape's pretty sick here, look around. So Mexico's that way, Havana, Cuba's that way, Rome's that way, Lima's that way. We're surrounded by sick mountains. The area is called Pichincha, which is a boss name, I like it. Ricardo stayed down there because he didn't need to pay to come in when he's seen it before. Look at what's this here. We'll go there in a minute. Let's go to this first. If you've not been to the equator in any country yet, let me know where's the closest place you've been to the equator. And I'll tell you what, the equator sun is gnarly. In Galapagos I got the sickest sunburn. You might be able to see it on camera, like I've peeled all my skin off and all my neck changes colour. Yeah, don't try and fight with the sun. I even had sun cream on later on. So it is. There's someone up there. Maybe we can go. Yeah, we can. We can go up. That'll be a pretty good photo. But it looks pretty good. Like, they've made it look really nice. I don't know what these little circles are. Maybe for people chilling on the floor during COVID. And we need to go to that latitude sign. Let's go over that way. Regardless of whether it's actually the equator or not, it's a pretty cool statue, monument, structure. Looks pretty good, and this looks pretty good, this art around it. I can see a line over there, which I'm gonna say, because I can see latitude 000. That's the line they're stating here is the actual center of the world, and that's the line I'm gonna dangle my balls over. We're gonna go up there as well. We're not gonna take too much time. Too much of your time and too much of Ricardo's time, so we've got places to go. So, you know, it is south. So I'm gonna actually get my phone out and see if this is actually, so that would be north and facing there, and that would be south. Let's check. Yep, my phone says that is north indeed. So at least I've got the right way. Let's carry on going. Check out some more stuff. We'll get to them lines so I can get a thumbnail, and then we'll go up that. But the mountains, how cool do they look? Have you been to Ecuador? If you've seen the previous videos, we flew here to Quito, stayed in a sick apartment, and then flew to Galapagos for a week or so, and now we're back in Quito. This is actually called San Antonio de Pichincha. It's slightly north. Took us about 30 minutes or so to get here. Yeah. Ricardo was our Uber driver twice, strangely enough. The one who took us the first day we arrived in Quito, and then when we flew on Saturday, he was the same driver in a different car, and he was like, I remember you guys, I took you to that luxury apartment. So I took his phone number, and then he's come with us, and we're gonna go do some stuff. Turns out he's actually Venezuelan, not Ecuadorian, so I can't say doing stuff with a local. So now we're walking around to west.
North to south.
Yeah, so this here, your right foot is in the northern hemisphere. If this was a real line, that would be the northern hemisphere, that would be the southern. So this is west, and over there is east. And you can see Bogota, Buenos Aires, Nueva York, Galapagos, Barcelona. So if we're gonna, well, let's just pretend, everyone, let's pretend that this is the real equator and it's not actually quite a far way over there. There's actually, though, I looked on Google Maps and the road that we stopped and parked on is actually, according to Google, latitude 0. So I don't actually know. Somebody from Ecuador can tell me in the comments.
I think what I read is that this place was found like in 17th or 18th century as the center, and later with the better gadgets they made it a bit like further, like 200 meters or 600
It is 250
meters. So there are like two places, but like kind of new one is more accurate because of new systems, or maybe something changed.
The poles move and stuff. Well, I don't know, I'm no scientist, but what I do know is currently my left pole is in the northern hemisphere, my right one's in the southern. So let's I'm gonna go up there and get a thumbnail, but I'm gonna turn the camera back on in a minute. Look at that statue there. Isn't it mad they've got a statue of Lenin before he went bald? And Lenin is the name of the president of Ecuador at the minute. Something Lenin. Mad. Just trying to remind her of a Soviet past. Doesn't that look boss though? Because we're so high here, it's like 2,000 something meters, sorry, 2,000 something meters. We're in the clouds pretty much, and then later in the day the clouds get a bit lower and literally cover the mountains so you can't see anything. From where we're staying in Quito, you look out and you can see mountains, but then later in the day it's covered with white stuff. Wrong country. There's a teleferico, a cable car that goes up Pichincha volcano, which we're going to try in a different video, I hope, if the weather stays decent. Well, stick around. If you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. I'm not releasing daily anymore, so you need them notification bells turned on. Ding it. It's too long. Don't even know what way the camera was facing, and the queue's too long. I'm not waiting, it's taking too long. Got other stuff to do. So this is saying here, due to the rotation of the earth, like I said before, the latitude 0 varies its location within the equatorial strip. Every year on June the 21st, summer solstice, you can use the GPS technology to verity. That yellow line that crosses the monument is approximately 0 degrees, 0 minutes and 0 seconds. Right. Still not sure I believe that, but people can tell me if that's true. I think the actual line, I mean, if we're looking though, like if you look at that yellow line, it goes through this thing, and then I can see on top of that mountain, a little thing. That's probably in the same slightly. And then where the road is, where we parked, there's another one. So let's go see if we can find that. Found this thing with the numbers on it. Right, so 11 and 12 is in the shadow, and then I turn my phone on, it says 11:56. So it's passing, like there's a line here, so maybe that's passing on to 12 o'clock. Maybe this is a clock, a sundial, like a strange looking sundial.
En breves minutos comenzaremos con nuestra programación artística. A Ciudad Mitad del Mundo. Esperamos que esta presentación de carnaval que hemos preparado para ustedes sea de su agrado. Les recordamos mantener las normas de bioseguridad en todo momento: el lavado de manos, distanciamiento social y el uso de las mascarillas.
We've just got out of the attraction. If you're going to come here, we only stayed for a short period of time because we want to get some food and then we want to potentially go somewhere else. But you pay $5 to get in each as an adult, and there's loads of stuff to do, and you've seen the little videos of the carnival thing because that's next week. There's like things to take pictures with, like there's a Mickey Mouse over here. We've actually come out, it's just through there. There's like a planetarium and there's some restaurants and gift shops and stuff. You can spend a bit longer there than we did. And then I want to tell you about this building here. Ricardo told me this building was made with Venezuelan money. Something to do with the president dying anyway. This was made with Venezuelan money and it's just sat there completely unused since they made it. Strange. The line goes down there, like from that ball. This is the east side and that mountain up there is east. A guide did come up to us a minute ago and say, I'll take you to the actual line, which is over there. I didn't ask him for a price or anything. We're busy. We're just waiting for Ricardo to turn up. I'm not sure where he's gone. His car's still there, so he's not got off on us. But I'm wondering, that actual line, how can they say it's the actual line when the line does move because of the rotation of the earth? Don't know. That is the end of the video. Video in a few days, I guess. Subscribe, hit the bell notification if you haven't already. If you're wondering why, it's because I used to release every single day, and then when I hit 6 months I decided to chill a bit and knock it down to whenever I make a video that I think is worth releasing. So the notification bell sends you an email and a notification on the YouTube app if you've got it installed, so click that and then you can see my video when it comes out, and you can be nice and click like and write a comment about what you think of maybe this view, maybe what you think of this building, maybe what you think of Ecuador so far, and tell me if you've been, and we'll see you